Back on the grid, back on the grid. Breaking news, breaking news. As formerly, no, babe, not yet. I'm doing a news broadcast. You didn't know? No, not yet. Breaking news, breaking news. Vector Stat 96. As formerly mentioned by TANG LO for local news, Matt Kors and Lou versus Wall Street have had a romantic affair for approximately 6 months. Recently, Lou broke up with Matt. Lou outgrew Matt. Lou left Matt behind. Unacceptable by Mr. Kors. He went ballistic. He screamed, he shouted. He was making a display in the locker room at an unpronounced gym. And this is what happened, as evidenced by gym employees and authorities that talked him down and disarmed him. Breaking news.
I guess let me put on more of my serious face. There have been some, I guess, like rumors and falsehoods going around about me. You could see it on Reddit. You could see it on Twitter. You could see it on YouTube. There's even like murmurs that like the New York Times is going to be writing about it. So I figured I should address this publicly with all of you before we really get going today. So my PR team and I decided to come up with this statement. I don't really want to go off script, so let me just read it to you very, very quickly. I, Matthew Kors, am in opposition to all the recent falsehoods placed against me. And no matter what you hear, I unequivocally deny the fact that I did. I did not shit myself at the gym this morning. So no matter what you hear, I want you to know from me, myself, my statement on it. If you read it in the New York Times, if you see it on Reddit, if you see it on Twitter, if you see it on YouTube, no matter what they're saying about me, I want it specifically clear. I want to get ahead of this. I 100, maybe 100%. There's a very good chance I did not shit myself at the gym this morning. And honestly, that's going to be the last thing I say about that. There's no reason to breathe any oxygen into this. I will not be covering it, no matter what people tell you. I just want it out there. I will not be answering any questions. That is potentially the truth of the situation. Let's just leave it at that.
When you swim with sharks, let me tell you something. You better be prepared to take a fucking bite, because at the end of the day, we're swimming with sharks.
Poor Loco News and through private sources and anonymous sources have collected data that YouTube sensation and superstar Matt Kors and Lou versus Wall Street have ended their 6-month engagement to be married. That's right, I said it. Formerly lovers that met on YouTube. It was a cyber romance. They first met 6 months ago while both of them were riding the tail ends of the YouTube glory trail. They had cyber intercourse and fell in love. Yesterday, as most of us know, Matt Kors had a situation. Breaking news. We're going to investigate Matt Kors' press release in just a moment. Why did Matt Kors try to end his own life? It was thwarted by authorities after finding him in a local gym with a handgun to his head. This is breaking news. This is not the kind of news for the weak-minded fools. Right after this brief intermission, we're going to find out through Matt Kors' own lips what happened, what didn't happen, and through anonymous sources who have come forward behind the scenes and gave me the inside skinny.
When you swim with sharks, let me tell you something. You better be prepared to take a fucking bite, because at the end of the day, we're swimming with sharks.